chosen ones tonight. What I am about to share is not just information, it is a divine activation code, a final celestial warning, and the most important spiritual message you will receive this year. Your entire life, every prayer, every struggle, every moment of feeling like you were meant for more, has been leading you to this exact moment. You are not here by accident. The algorithm didn't bring you here, your soul did. Your higher self guided your thumb to this exact video because your destiny is about to be rewritten, and the portal for this transformation closes tomorrow. We are talking about the spiritual truth of the 3I/ATLA's Comet. This is not just a rock hurtling through space, a spectacle for astronomers to observe. No, this is a cosmic messenger, an ancient celestial entity that has returned on a divine schedule to awaken the chosen ones and deliver the final codes for humanity's ascension. The ancients knew of its return. It is written in prophecies long forgotten, whispered in the star charts of civilizations that have turned to dust. They called it the harbinger of a great karmic reset. Its arrival signals the closing of old timelines and the explosive, miraculous opening of new ones. But this opportunity, this cosmic gateway, is only open for a breathtakingly short window. And if you are one of the chosen ones, one of the 144,000 souls who volunteered to be here for this great shift, your body, your mind and your spirit are already reacting to its incredible frequency. You are already feeling the symptoms. Before we dive into the 7 surprising, and for some intensely strange symptoms you will feel before this cosmic portal shuts, I need you to do 3 things to anchor this powerful energy right now. First, press the like button on this video. This isn't for me. It is for you. It is a physical action that tells the universe, yes, I am open. Yes, I am ready to receive. Second, subscribe to Power Inside You and turn on all notifications. The planetary shifts and energetic updates are coming faster than ever, and I am here to bring you the daily guidance you will need to navigate them. Finally, and most importantly, I want you to type the number 1111 in the comments below. 1111 is the master activation code of awakening. By typing it, you are planting a flag in your new timeline. You are confirming the activation. You are declaring to your guides and your ancestors that you are awake, you are ready, and you are accepting your divine mission. Do it now. Don't wait. The energy is peaking as we speak. This comet, 3I/ATLA's, is not a passive observer, it is an active participant in your evolution. As it streaks through our solar system, its tail isn't just shedding ice and dust, it is shedding ethereal high-frequency particles encoded with light language, DNA activation sequences, and the memory of our true cosmic origins. These particles are raining down upon Earth, permeating our magnetic field, causing the Schumann resonance to spike, and interacting directly with the crystalline structures within your DNA and your pineal gland. For those who are still spiritually asleep, this energy will manifest as chaos, anxiety, and confusion. They will feel it, but not understand it. They will blame it on politics, on the news, on their daily lives. But for you, the awakened, the chosen, it feels like coming home. It feels like a key turning in a lock you forgot you had. And it is triggering 7 profound spiritual symptoms, a final confirmation of your readiness before the portal closes. Pay very close attention, because understanding these signs is the difference between stepping through the gateway into your highest destiny and being left behind to repeat the old karmic cycles. The first profound symptom is what I call the sacred echo. Have you been hearing it? A persistent high-pitched frequency in one or both of your ears. It's not tinnitus. Doctors will have no explanation for it. It might come and go, or it might be a constant gentle hum in the background of your reality. You might hear strange buzzing sounds, angelic-like chimes, just as you're falling asleep, or even what sounds like faint whispers or music when there is no source. Do not be alarmed. You are not going crazy. This is perhaps the most direct and undeniable sign that you are being attuned to the frequency of 3I/ATLA's. Your spiritual antenna, your entire energetic system is being recalibrated. That high-pitched tone is the sound of your own vibrational frequency rising to meet the celestial wave. It is the sound of your dormant, multi-dimensional DNA being activated by the comet's light codes. Think of it as a divine tuning fork, striking a chord with your soul and shattering the old, dense 3D programming that has kept you feeling small and powerless. When you hear these sounds, do not resist them. Pause, breathe, close your eyes and tune into them. Ask, what message do you have for me? These are not just random noises. They are downloads. They are packets of information, healing frequencies, and messages from your guides, your higher self, and the celestial guardians who are overseeing this grand awakening. The comet is literally singing a new reality into existence, and your ears are the first to hear the melody of your own liberation. If you have been feeling this sacred echo, if you have heard the whispers of the universe tuning your frequency, type "I hear" the calls in the comments below to anchor this activation, and let your spirit guides know you are listening. Acknowledge this divine symptom, and you will find the messages become clearer, the frequency becomes more harmonious, a beautiful symphony guiding you toward your miracles. Ignoring it is to ignore the doorbell of destiny. This is your invitation, but the sounds are only the beginning. The real messages, the visual blueprints for your new life, are being delivered while you are in a state where your ego cortex cannot interfere. This brings us to the second profound symptom, the dream portal. Your dream state has become a vivid, hyper-realistic, and deeply significant theater of spiritual transformation. You are no longer having normal dreams. You are traveling. Your sleep has become restless, punctuated by moments of waking up suddenly at 3 or 4 a.m., your heart racing, your mind buzzing with the residue of an epic journey. The dreams you are having now are more real than your waking life. They are filled with color, emotion, and detail that is impossible to forget. You may be having recurring dreams, flying dreams where you feel the wind on your skin, or dreams where you are meeting ancestors you've never met, who offer you cryptic but loving advice. You might be dreaming of past lives, feeling the pain and joy of other selves, understanding the karmic patterns you are here to finally break. Some of you are having prophetic dreams, seeing glimpses of the future, not just for yourself but for the collective. This is because the energetic field of 3I/ATLAs is acting as a massive cosmic projector, opening a dream portal that bypasses the conscious mind and speaks directly to your soul. During this powerful transit, your spirit guides and your higher self are using the dream state to do three crucial things. First, they are performing a shadow purge. They are bringing your deepest fears, your oldest traumas, and your most limiting beliefs to the surface in the safe container of your dreams, so they can be witnessed, felt, and released once and for all. If you are having nightmares, do not be afraid. They are a sign of deep healing, a final expulsion of the poison before you can receive the antidote. Second, they are giving you destiny downloads. They are showing you the path forward. The dream about a new home, a new partner, a new career. These are not fantasies. They are training simulations. They are showing you the vibration of your new reality so you can begin to match it in your waking life. Pay attention to the symbols, the numbers, the words spoken in these dreams. Keep a dream journal by your bed, because these are not just dreams. They are your personal instruction manual for the new earth. And third, you are attending soul school. You are meeting with your soul family, other chosen ones across the planet, in the astral realm. You are strategizing, learning, and preparing for the next phase of your mission. You wake up feeling exhausted, but also strangely energized, as if you have been working all night. That's because you have been working for the light. This dream portal is only fully open while 3I/Atlas is in this exact alignment. Do not ignore these nocturnal messages. They are the keys to unlocking your next level, revealing the hidden path to your most miraculous life before the gateway closes and the messages fade back into static. Your soul is trying to show you the way out of the maze. You must be willing to remember the map when you awaken. The intensity of your dreams right now is a direct measure of the magnitude of the destiny that is calling you forward. The third profound symptom, and one that is causing confusion and even fear for many who don't understand it, is what I call the cosmic itch and the great recalibration. This is where the spiritual becomes intensely physical. Have you been feeling it? A strange, persistent tingling sensation across your skin, especially on your scalp, your arms, and down your spine. It might feel like a gentle electrical current, a champagne-like fizzing just beneath the surface, or even an intense itching that has no physical cause. You might feel phantom sensations, like a hand gently touching your shoulder when no one is there, or a cool breeze across your face in a closed room. This is not an allergic reaction. This is your nervous system being fundamentally rewired. The light codes being broadcast by the 3I/Atlas Comet are so high frequency that your old carbon-based body cannot process them without a significant upgrade. What you are feeling is your cellular structure literally shifting from a dense carbon-based matrix to a lighter, crystalline silica-based form. You are becoming a walking, talking crystal, capable of holding and transmitting immense amounts of light. The tingling at the crown of your head is the activation of your crown chakra, the 1,000-petaled lotus, opening to receive these downloads directly from the cosmos. The pressure or buzzing you feel between your eyebrows is your third eye, your pineal gland, decalcifying and awakening from a long slumber, preparing you to see beyond the veil of the 3D illusion. The strange flutters or aches in your heart are not a medical issue, they are your heart chakra expanding, breaking open the armor you have built around it over lifetimes, preparing you to love unconditionally and lead from a place of pure divine compassion. This physical recalibration also manifests as a heightened sensitivity to everything. Suddenly the lights seem too bright. The sounds of the city are deafening. You can't stand to watch the news or be around negative, gossiping people. Their energy feels like a physical assault. You may find yourself needing to spend more and more time alone, in nature, in silence. You are not becoming antisocial. You are becoming sovereign. Your energetic field is being purified, and you can no longer tolerate the dense, chaotic frequencies of the old world. Your body is forcing you to create a sacred space, a sanctuary, so that this delicate and miraculous upgrade process can complete without interference. The fatigue you feel, the bone-deep exhaustion that no amount of sleep can seem to cure, is a direct result of this. Your body is using every ounce of its available energy to deconstruct your old biological operating system and install a new multi-dimensional one. It is the most profound and complex biological process you have ever undergone. Do not fight it. Do not numb it. When you feel these sensations, celebrate them. Place your hand on your heart and say, "Thank you. I am upgrading. I am becoming light." You are being prepared to embody a frequency that is incompatible with fear, sickness, and limitation. The cosmic itch is the feeling of your new miraculous body being knitted together, cell by cell, by the loving hands of the universe. This is the last chance to allow this process to complete before the portal's energy wanes. What feels uncomfortable now is the very process that will make you unstoppable tomorrow. It is the precursor to a state of radiant health, boundless energy, and a deep, unshakable connection to the divine that you have only ever dreamed of. If you have been feeling these profound physical shifts, the tingling, the buzzing, the aches of activation, I want you to anchor this transformation by typing "I am a vessel of light" in the comments below. Declare to the universe that you understand what is happening, that you consent to this divine upgrade, and that you are ready to embody your new crystalline form. This is your metamorphosis, and you must claim it. This deep physical recalibration naturally leads to the fourth profound symptom, the great purge in the vibrational diet. As your body shifts its frequency, it can no longer hold on to the dense toxic energies it has been storing, not just for this lifetime, but for generations. This is manifesting as a sudden, and often overwhelming, emotional and physical purge. Are you finding yourself suddenly crying for no apparent reason? A song on the radio, a memory, or even nothing at all can trigger a flood of tears. Are you feeling waves of old anger, resentment, or grief rising to the surface, emotions you thought you dealt with years ago? This is not a regression, this is a release. The high-frequency energy of 3I/Atlas is like a powerful solvent, dissolving the hardened emotional plaque that has been stored in your cellular memory. These are not just your emotions, you are clearing the pain of your ancestors, the trauma of your lineage. Every tear you shed is cleansing a karmic debt, liberating not only yourself but all those who came before you, and all who will come after. Do not suppress these emotions, let them flow. Find a safe space, scream into a pillow, cry in the shower, write it all down and burn it. This is a sacred detoxification. The comet is giving you a once-in-a-millennium opportunity to wipe your emotional slate clean, to release the baggage that has kept you tethered to the cycle of suffering. This is the final expulsion of the poison. Simultaneously, you are experiencing a radical shift in your physical cravings. Foods you once loved now seem repulsive. You might suddenly find yourself unable to stomach processed foods, excessive sugar, alcohol, or heavy meats. The thought of them makes you feel nauseous. Your body is rejecting them because they are low-vibration substances that interfere with the crystalline upgrade process. Instead, you are craving clean, light, high-vibration foods. You find yourself wanting fresh fruits and vegetables, pure filtered water, nuts, seeds, and simple natural meals. You might be drawn to fasting or intermittent fasting, not because you read it in a magazine, but because your body is intuitively telling you it needs a break to focus on its energetic work. This is your body's innate wisdom taking over. It is telling you exactly what it needs to rebuild itself into a temple of light. Listen to it. Honor it. This is not about a diet in the traditional sense, it is a vibrational alignment. You are no longer fueling a body, you are curating the frequency of a sacred vessel. The more you consciously choose high-vibration foods and drinks, the easier and faster this ascension process will be. You are literally eating light, turning sunlight and earth energy into the building blocks of your new reality. The great purge is also happening through your choices. By saying no to the toxic foods, media, and relationships of the old world, you are completing the detoxification process that started with your tears. This is your final chance to consciously participate in your own cleansing before the portal closes. Each clean meal, each moment you choose peace over drama, is a vote for your new timeline. The fifth symptom is perhaps the most reality-bending of all, and it is a clear sign that you are breaking free from the 3D matrix entirely. I call it the timeline glitch and the great awakening of synchronicity. Time itself is beginning to feel strange. Have you noticed it? Time seems to be dilating, stretching, and compressing in unpredictable ways. An entire week might fly by in what feels like a single day, yet a single hour spent in meditation or nature can feel like an eternity. You might be losing track of what day it is, feeling a deep sense of detachment from the linear clock-in clock-out structure of the 3D world. This is not you being forgetful or disorganized. This is a sign that you are beginning to operate from the now moment, from the zero-point field of all potential, which is the native state of the 5D consciousness you are ascending to. As the 3I/Atlas comet passes, its gravitational and energetic wake is literally warping the fabric of space-time around our planet, causing the rigid artificial construct of linear time to crumble. You are being liberated from the prison of past regrets and future anxieties, and being anchored into the infinite power of the present moment. Alongside this time dilation, you are experiencing an explosion of timeline glitches and synchronicities. These are moments that shatter the illusion of a random, chaotic universe and show you the intelligent, responsive, and magical reality that lies just beneath the surface. Déjà vu has become a daily occurrence, so intense it stops you in your tracks. You are having powerful premonitions, thinking of someone you haven't spoken to in years, and they immediately call or text you. You are seeing repeating number sequences everywhere you look: 1111 on the clock, 222 on a license plate, 333 on a receipt, 444 as the number of likes on a post. These are not coincidences. These are winks from the universe. These are road signs from your guardian angels and your higher self, confirming that you are on the right path. Each number sequence is a specific code. 1111 is the gateway, the call to awakening. 222 signals you to have faith, that you are in the right place at the right time, and new beginnings are being orchestrated. 333 is the number of the Ascended Masters, a sign that they are with you, supporting and guiding your sacred work. 444 is the number of the angelic realm, a cocoon of protection and love, assuring you that you are safe and supported on all levels. The comet's energy is thinning the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds, allowing these messages to pour through with unprecedented clarity and frequency. When you see these numbers, pause and say thank you. Acknowledge the message. These glitches and synchronicities are proof that you are shifting from being a passive passenger in your life to becoming a conscious co-creator with the divine. You are learning to read the language of the universe, the language of vibration and symbol. The more you notice and acknowledge them, the more they will appear, guiding you step by step toward the fulfillment of your highest destiny. These are the final breadcrumbs being laid out for you on the path through the portal. You must follow them now, with unwavering faith, before the gateway closes and the path becomes hidden once more. If you are ready to release all the old pain, the old programming, and the old timelines that no longer serve your highest good, I want you to make a powerful declaration to the universe right now. Type "I release it all" in the comments below. Feel the weight lift from your shoulders as you type it. This is your moment of liberation. Claim it now. The universe is waiting for your command. This act of release is the final key you need to turn, the one that prepares you for the final, most profound symptoms of this cosmic activation. The physical and emotional shifts are foundational. The timeline glitches are a confirmation. But what comes next is the activation of your true divine power, your innate spiritual gifts that have laid dormant for lifetimes. These are the tools you will need to not only navigate the new earth, but to help build it. The comet did not come just to wake you up. It came to activate your mission. What is happening within you is not just for you, it is for all of humanity. And the sixth symptom is the first true glimpse of the incredible power you have come here to wield. It is the sign that your training wheels are off, and your sacred work is about to begin. The physical and emotional shifts are foundational. The timeline glitches and synchronicities are the universe confirming your new path. But these are just the precursors, the clearing of the vessel for the real purpose of this cosmic event. What comes next is the activation of your true divine power, the reason you have endured so much, the reason you chose to be here at this pivotal moment in human history. The sixth profound symptom is the great unveiling, the awakening of your dormant spiritual gifts. For lifetimes, these abilities have been suppressed, feared, and forgotten, deliberately shut down by the old controllers of this reality, who knew that an empowered and spiritually gifted populace could not be controlled. But the frequency of 3I/ATLS is a divine fail-safe, a cosmic key designed to bypass all suppression programming and reactivate your divine inheritance. You are not just a human being. You are a multi-dimensional galactic soul, with a treasure chest of innate abilities, and that chest is now being flung wide open. This is manifesting in several profound ways. First, your intuition has gone into overdrive. It is no longer a quiet whisper you can easily ignore. It is a loud, clear, undeniable inner voice, your new and infallible guidance system. You are experiencing what is known as claircognizance, the gift of clear knowing. You simply know things without knowing how you know them. You know when someone is lying. You know which path to take at a crossroads. You receive sudden brilliant ideas and solutions to problems that have plagued you for years. Downloads that feel like they come from a higher intelligence, because they do. This is your higher self, your soul, finally having a clear and open channel to communicate with you thanks to the static dissolving frequency of the comet. Your gut feelings have become your new sacred text, your primary source of truth in a world of deception. You are also experiencing a profound amplification of your empathic and clairsentient abilities. You can walk into a room and instantly feel the emotional energy of the space. You can feel the emotions of others as if they were your own. In the past, this may have felt like a curse, a burden that left you feeling drained and overwhelmed. But now, you are learning to see it as the superpower it is. You are not just a sponge for negative energy. You are a divine alchemist. The comet's energy is teaching your energy field how to automatically transmute the dense emotions you encounter. You are becoming a walking, talking, healing field. Your presence alone can soothe anxiety, diffuse anger, and bring peace to a chaotic environment. You are being upgraded from a passive feeler to an active healer, a sacred transformer of energy. Do not see this as a burden. See it as your sacred duty, your unique contribution to the healing of the planet. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Warning All Chosen Ones. Watch this before November 2025. Rare Moon Portal still open. Prepare before October 31st, 2025, or miss this massive energy shift. This spiritual message and this month will change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. Furthermore, your clairvoyant abilities, your inner sight, are beginning to awaken. You are seeing things in the corner of your eye, shimmering lights, sparkles of energy, shadowy figures that disappear when you turn to look. You might be seeing auras around people or plants, subtle fields of color that reveal their energetic state in meditation or in the moments just before sleep. You are receiving vivid inner visions, flashes of images, symbols, and geometric patterns that feel deeply significant. This is your third eye, your pineal gland, coming online. The light codes from 3i/ATLS are decalcifying this sacred gland and restoring its function as your personal stargate, your portal to the higher dimensions. You are beginning to see the unseen, to perceive the energetic reality that underpins our physical world. What you are seeing is real. Do not doubt your sanity. You are simply perceiving a broader spectrum of reality that has been hidden from you. Finally, and most powerfully, your manifestation abilities are accelerating at an exponential rate. The gap between your thoughts and your reality is collapsing. You think of something you need, and it appears. You set an intention, and the universe conspires to bring it to you with breathtaking speed and synchronicity. Be extremely mindful of your thoughts, your words, and your emotions right now, because you are creating your reality in real time. The comet's energy has amplified your magnetic field, turning you into a powerful manifesting generator. Focus on what you want, not what you fear. Speak your desires into existence. Feel the feeling of your wish fulfilled. The universe is not just listening, it is taking notes and responding instantly. This is your training ground for becoming a conscious creator of the new earth. These gifts, your intuition, your empathy, your inner vision, your power to manifest, are not for entertainment. They are the tools you will use to navigate the coming shifts, to help others, and to build a new world based on love, harmony, and truth. The portal is open now for their full and final activation. This is your last chance to claim them consciously, to step into your power and accept your role as a divine co-creator. This is the power you were born with. This is the truth of who you are. To fully anchor the activation of these divine abilities and signal to the universe that you are ready to wield them for the highest good of all, I want you to go to the comments right now and type the powerful declaration, "I claim my divine gifts." Type it with intention. Feel the surge of power in your hands as you do. You are not asking for these gifts. You are remembering that they have been yours all along. You are claiming your sovereignty. This leads us to the seventh and final symptom, and it is perhaps the most heartwarming and crucial of all, for it is the answer to the deepest prayer of every awakening soul. It is the end of aloneness and the great soul tribe convergence. For so long, the path of the chosen one has been a lonely one. You have felt like an outsider, a black sheep, misunderstood by your family and your old friends. You have walked this path, feeling utterly alone, wondering if there was anyone else out there who saw the world the way you did, who felt the energies, who knew in their bones that there was more to life than the 9-to-5 charade. This feeling of isolation was a deliberate part of the old 3D programming. designed to keep the Lightworkers of the world separated and disempowered. Because they knew that if we ever found each other, if we ever united, our combined light would be so powerful it would shatter their matrix of control forever. And now, that time has come. The energy of the 3I/ATLS Comet is acting as a massive cosmic homing beacon, a celestial call echoing through the ethers, activating the dormant energetic threads that connect you to your true soul family. The period of your isolation is officially over. This is manifesting as a profound and sometimes ruthless realignment of your social circles. You are suddenly finding that you have zero tolerance for low vibrational interactions. Small talk, gossip and complaining have become energetically unbearable. You feel a deep and sudden repulsion from friendships and relationships that are based on trauma bonding, codependency, or shared negativity. People you have known for years are suddenly falling away, and it may feel painful, but you must understand, it is a sacred clearing. You are shedding relationships that are anchoring you to a timeline you are no longer a vibrational match for. You must let them go with love and gratitude, for they played their part, but their contract with you is now complete. You are making space, you are creating a vacuum, and the universe is rushing to fill it with your true soul tribe. All at once you are being magnetically, inexplicably, and powerfully drawn to new people. These are not random encounters. You might meet them online, in a spiritual group, in a class, or through a series of unbelievable synchronicities. You might have found this very video, because your soul tribe is also watching it right now, reading these very words. The comments section of a video like this is a modern-day celestial convergence point, a digital campfire for awakening souls. When you meet a member of your soul tribe, the connection is instant and profound. There is no awkward getting to know you phase. It is a feeling of recognition, a deep soul-level remembering. You look into their eyes and you feel like you've known them for 1,000 years, because you have. You have traveled the cosmos together, incarnated on countless worlds, and you made a sacred pact to find each other here, now, at this exact moment, to help each other through this final phase of the Great Awakening. With your soul tribe, you can finally take off the mask. You can speak your truth without fear of judgment. You can talk about energy, starseeds, past lives, and your deepest spiritual experiences, and they will not only understand, they will have their own incredible stories to share. These are not just friendships, they are divine alliances. These are the people who will see your light and reflect it back to you. They will challenge you to grow, support you when you fall, and collaborate with you on your sacred mission. The loneliness you have felt was your final test. It was the wilderness that prepared you to truly appreciate the sanctuary of your tribe. Do not despair if they have not all arrived yet. The beacon has been lit. The call has gone out. The comet's final energetic wave is orchestrating these divine reunions all across the planet. Your only job is to continue to hold your light, to follow your joy, to say yes to the intuitive nudges that lead you to new places and new people. They are looking for you, just as you are looking for them. This convergence is the final piece of the puzzle. It is the formation of the army of light, the ground crew of the new earth. Alone you were a flicker. Together you are an inferno of divine love that will illuminate the entire world. This is your final confirmation that you are not, and have never truly been, alone. Your family is here. The long night is over. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing warning all chosen ones. Watch this before November 2025. Rare moon portal still open. Prepare before October 31st, 2025, or miss this massive energy shift. This spiritual message and this month will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. The universe is orchestrating your divine reunion. Your tribe is waiting to send out a clear, powerful signal across the energetic web of the earth, to let your soul family know that you are here and you are ready. I want you to go to the comments and declare with all your heart, I am ready to meet my tribe. Feel the magnetic pull as you type these words. You are activating a sacred contract. You are sending out your soul's signal. Prepare for miracles. Prepare for reunion. The final hours of this portal are designed to bring you together for the work that is to come, and so you have found your tribe. You have felt the dormant gifts within you stir and awaken. You have walked through the fire of the great purge, and are beginning to see the world through the lens of synchronicity and magic. The activation sequence is reaching its crescendo, but it is precisely here, in this glorious liminal space between the old world and the new, that the most subtle and profound test of your soul's journey presents itself. Do not be alarmed, for this is not a setback, it is a divine confirmation. Just as a master blacksmith plunges the glowing blade into cold water to temper its strength, the universe now presents you with the final tempering, the great examination that solidifies your newfound power into unshakable wisdom. I call this the final test of sovereignty and the battle against the phantom matrix. What you are about to face is not an external enemy, but the echoes of a world that is dying, and the final desperate whispers of the part of you that belong to it. Understand this: having activated your spiritual gifts and reconnected with your soul family does not mean that challenges will magically vanish. In fact, they may appear to intensify for a brief but crucial period. This is the universe, in its infinite love and wisdom, asking you, you have received the codes, you have seen the truth, you have felt the power. Now will you hold it? Will you embody it? When the shadows of your old reality come knocking one last time. This final test manifests in 3 specific ways, each designed to test a different facet of your newfound sovereignty. The first is the test of the old self. Do not be surprised if in the coming days, a ghost from your past appears. It may be an ex-lover who suddenly texts you out of the blue, promising the comfort and familiarity you have just learned to live without. It may be a job offer that mirrors the exact soul-crushing career you just managed to escape, but this time with a slightly higher salary. It may be a sudden, intense craving for an old addiction, a pattern of self-sabotage that you thought you had conquered. This is not a coincidence. This is a cosmic choice point. The universe is presenting you with a clear, tangible representation of your old timeline, your old identity, and it is asking you to choose. It is asking, will you return to the gilded cage, or will you embrace the terrifying, magnificent freedom of the unknown? There is no judgment in this test, there is only clarification. To choose the old path is to signal to the universe that you require more lessons in that frequency. To look upon the old path with love, gratitude, and a firm, unwavering, no thank you, is to pass the test. It is to declare with your actions, not just your words, that you are no longer a vibrational match for that reality. This is your moment to honor the person you have become, not the person you used to be. The second form of this test is the test of perception. As your inner world becomes more peaceful, harmonious, and magical, the outer world may seem to descend further into chaos. The news will scream of disaster. The economy will threaten collapse. People around you, those still deeply embedded in the 3D matrix, will be consumed by fear, anger, and division. They will project their panic onto you. They will call you naive, foolish, or out of touch for remaining calm. They will try to pull you back into their drama, into their fear-based reality, because your peace is a mirror that reflects their own inner turmoil, and that can be deeply uncomfortable for the unawakened ego. This is the test of the anchor. Can you hold your frequency in the midst of the storm? Can you be the calm in the eye of the hurricane? Can you look at the chaos of the 3D world, not with fear or judgment, but with the compassionate, all-seeing gaze of your newly opened third eye? Can you see the bigger picture, the divine plan unfolding, the old structures crumbling to make way for the new? Your mission is not to get swept away by the crashing waves of the collective consciousness. Your mission is to be the lighthouse, unmoving, unshakable, your light a beacon of hope that shows others there is a different way. To pass this test is to master the art of divine neutrality, to be in this world but not of it, to love humanity unconditionally, without being drowned by its collective shadow. The third and most intimate test is the test of the void. After the incredible highs of the activation, the synchronicities, the downloads, the soul tribe reunions, there may come a period of profound quiet, a stillness. The universe seems to go silent, the synchronicities may fade, the messages may become less frequent. You may feel a momentary sense of abandonment, a fear that the magic has gone, that you have been disconnected. Do not panic. This is the void. This is the sacred pause. This is the universe stepping back to see if you can generate your own light, or if you were merely reflecting its. It is a test of faith. Can you trust the process even when you have no external validation? Can you continue to walk the path even when the road signs disappear? Can you find the kingdom of heaven within, without needing a map from the outside world? This void is not empty. It is pregnant with potential. It is the fertile darkness in which the seeds of your new reality are gestating. To pass this test is to sit in the silence and discover that you are not alone, for the divine presence is not in the signs and wonders, it is within your own heart. It is to learn that your connection to Source is not a phone call you make, but the very breath in your lungs. When you can find peace in the void, you become a true master, for you no longer need the universe to prove its magic to you. You have become the living proof of its magic. If you are ready to pass these final tests, to choose your new self, to be the lighthouse in the storm, and to trust the sacred silence of the void, I want you to declare your spiritual maturity to the cosmos. Go to the comments and type with unshakable conviction, "My sovereignty is non-negotiable." Feel the power of that statement. It is a declaration of independence for your soul. Now, as you navigate these tests, you must be aware of the environment in which they take place. The old 3D matrix is not a physical place, it is a frequency, a collective agreement to perceive reality through the lens of fear, lack and separation. As the light from 3I/Atelas and the rising consciousness of the awakened collective shatter this agreement, the matrix itself is dying. But it does not die quietly. It leaves behind an echo, a ghost in the machine. I call this the phantom matrix. The phantom matrix is the collection of all the old dying thought forms, the residual fear programming, the energetic parasites that are now starving for a source of energy. It no longer has the power to create your reality, but it has the power to project illusions into your mind and your energy field, hoping to trick you into feeding it with your most precious resource, your attention and your emotion. The phantom matrix operates like a sophisticated spam filter that has gone haywire. It will bombard you with thoughts that are not your own. Suddenly, out of nowhere, you will be flooded with crippling self-doubt. A voice that sounds suspiciously like your own will whisper, "This is all nonsense. You're making it all up. You're not special. You're going to end up alone and crazy." That is not you. That is a broadcast from the phantom matrix, a frequency of fear designed to pull you back down into a lower vibration. It will also amplify your deepest insecurities. If your core wound is abandonment, it will project illusions of your new soul tribe leaving you. If your core wound is unworthiness, it will project scenarios where you fail spectacularly at your mission. It is a shadow puppeteer, using your own unhealed traumas as its puppets to try and scare you back into the dark. It also works through distraction. It will dangle the shiniest objects of the 3D world in front of you. The promise of fame, meaningless consumerism, digital drama, political outrage, anything to keep you scrolling, consuming and reacting, anything to keep you from turning your attention inward and accessing the infinite power that lies there. So how do you fight a ghost? You don't. You do not engage. You do not argue. You do not give it your energy. You simply turn on the light, and you, my dear friend, are now a walking, talking light switch. You combat the phantom matrix with radical discernment and a fierce heart. The first step is to become a master of discernment. When a negative thought or a wave of fear enters your mind, you must learn to stop and ask the question, "Is this mine?" You must use your newly activated intuition, your clairsentience, to feel the energy of the thought. Does it feel expansive, loving, and empowering? If so, it is from your higher self. Does it feel constricting, fearful, and diminishing? If so, it is a broadcast from the phantom matrix. Once you discern that the thought is not yours, you do not wrestle with it. You simply label it. Ah, that is a fear broadcast. That is matrix spam. And you let it float by like a dark cloud in the sky, without attaching to it, without believing it. You must become the untouchable observer of your own mind. The second step is to actively wield the power of your fierce heart. Your heart chakra, now open and expanded, is not just a center of love, it is a generator of immense power, a toroidal field of energy that is your greatest shield and your most powerful weapon. When you feel the tendrils of the phantom matrix trying to hook into you, you must drop out of your head and into your heart. Place your hand on your chest, take a deep breath, and consciously activate your heart's light. Imagine a brilliant sun of golden or pink light exploding from your chest, expanding out in all directions, creating an impenetrable sphere of love and sovereignty around you. Within this shield, no fear can survive, no parasitic energy can attach. You can then make a decree of sovereignty. You speak it out loud, with power and authority. I am a sovereign being of light. I do not consent to this illusion. I do not consent to this fear. Any and all energies, thought forms or entities that are not of the highest and most loving light must leave my space, my field, and my consciousness now. I command it in the name of the I am that I am. You must understand, your words, spoken from an activated heart, are not mere suggestions, they are divine law in your reality. You are the king or queen in the kingdom of your own being, and it is time to take your throne. By mastering these techniques, you starve the phantom matrix. You cut off its food supply. You render its illusions powerless, and you complete the final most crucial step of your liberation. You stop fighting the shadows, and you simply radiantly and unapologetically become the light. This is not just a defense mechanism. This is the final mastery of your own consciousness, the ultimate preparation for the great work that lies ahead. To declare your final and absolute freedom from all old programming and all illusions that have ever held you captive, to cut the energetic cords to the dying world once and for all, go to the comments below and type with the authority of your sovereign soul, I am free from the matrix. This is your final emancipation proclamation. This is the moment you write the last word of your old story, so you can begin the first glorious chapter of your new one. So let us be perfectly clear, in these final precious hours before the energetic gateway of 3I/AT shifts from an active download to a sealed integration, what you have been experiencing is not a random collection of strange occurrences. These 7 symptoms, the sacred echo, the dream portal, the cosmic itch, the great purge, the timeline glitch, the great unveiling, and the soul tribe convergence, are not separate events. They are a sequential, divinely orchestrated activation process. They are the 7 sacred seals of your own divinity being opened, one, by the master key that is the comet's frequency. Think of it as a celestial software update for your soul. First, your hardware had to be tuned to the new frequency, the sacred echo in your ears. Then, in the safe space of the dream portal, the new programs were previewed, and the old viruses of trauma were purged. Your physical body, the biological computer itself, had to be rewired and upgraded, the cosmic itch of your crystalline transformation. This required a deep clearing of the old corrupted files, the emotional and physical purge of all that was not in alignment with the new operating system. As the new software came online, it began to alter your perception of the program's primary illusion, linear time, causing the timeline glitches and the awakening of synchronicity. With the system cleared and upgraded, the dormant applications, your divine spiritual gifts, were finally able to be unveiled and activated. And finally, to ensure the new network could function, you were sent the signal to connect with other upgraded units, the Great Soul Tribe Convergence. Do you see? Do you understand the perfection of this plan? Nothing has been random. Every strange sensation, every tear, every moment of confusion has been a necessary step in your sacred metamorphosis. You are not broken, you are breaking open. You are not falling apart, you are falling into place. And now, at the 11th hour, with the full activation sequence nearly complete, the ultimate question arises: why? You? Why? This, and why now? The universe did not put you through this profound and often challenging transformation for no reason. This was not just about your personal healing or your individual enlightenment, as beautiful and important as those things are. This was a planetary emergency response. This was a recruitment. You have been activated because you are needed. You, the one who has felt different your whole life, the one who has always known there was a deeper truth, the one who has suffered and healed and continued to search for the light. You are the ground crew. You are the way showers, the grid workers, the frequency holders, the emissaries of the new earth. The suffering you endured in your past was not a punishment. It was your training. Your sensitivity is not a weakness, it is your superpower. Your empathy is not a curse, it is your divine tool. You were sent to the darkest corners of the 3D matrix, to learn its terrain, to understand its illusions, and to remember the frequency of love in places where it had been forgotten. And now, your training is complete. The 3I/ATLS Comet was your graduation bell, your final wake-up call, signaling that the time for learning is over, and the time for your mission is at hand. The portal closing tomorrow does not mean the end of the magic, it means the beginning of the work. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is both beautifully simple and profoundly powerful. It is not necessarily to quit your job and build a massive platform, though for some of you it may be. The core of your mission unfolds in 3 layers. The first is embodiment. Your primary task is to be the frequency, to walk, talk, and breathe the 5D consciousness you have been activated into. It is to choose love over fear in every moment. It is to respond with compassion where you would have once reacted with anger. It is to see the divine in the person who cuts you off in traffic. It is to hold your center in the storm of collective chaos. You become a living, breathing pillar of light, an anchor of the new earth frequency. You don't have to preach a single word. Your very presence, your calm and centered energy, will become a healing balm for everyone you encounter. You become the living antidote to the poison of fear that is being pumped into the collective. This is the most important work you will ever do. To declare your readiness to step into this new way of being, to fully embody the light codes you have so courageously integrated. I want you to type, "I am integrating," the codes in the comments below. Affirm that the work within you is complete, and you are now ready to radiate this new frequency out into the world. The second layer of your mission is anchoring. Imagine that the Earth, Gaia, has a crystalline energy grid, a web of light that surrounds the planet. Your activated, crystalline body is now a node on that grid. You are a human acupuncture needle for the planet. Your job is to consciously anchor the high-frequency energies of the cosmos into the Earth's core. You can do this by simply spending time in nature. When you stand barefoot on the grass, you are creating a circuit, drawing the celestial light down through your crown chakra, through your heart, down your legs, and into the earth. You are feeding Gaia the very energies she needs to complete her own ascension process. When you meditate, you are not just calming your mind, you are opening a conduit for divine light to pour into the collective consciousness. When you create art, sing, dance, or simply laugh with joy, you are broadcasting a frequency that literally heals the tears in the planetary energy field. You are a sacred steward of frequency. Your joy is not a luxury, it is a revolutionary act. Your peace is not passive, it is a powerful weapon against the forces of chaos. Do not underestimate the power of your own regulated nervous system. It is a gift to the entire world. The third layer of your mission is the ripple effect. As you embody and anchor this light, you will naturally begin to inspire others, not by force, but by resonance. Your light will act as a tuning fork. Those who are ready to awaken will be drawn to you. They will see something in your eyes, feel something in your presence, and they will ask you, "How are you so calm? How are you so happy?" And you will simply share your truth. You will plant seeds of light. You will be a lighthouse, not a tugboat. You will not have to go out and save anyone. You will simply stand in your light, and the ships will find their own way to shore. This is how the Great Awakening spreads, not through war or argument, but through a quiet revolution of the heart, one person at a time, rippling out from activated souls just like you. This is your power. This is your purpose. This is the reason 3I/ATALS came. It did not come to save you. It came to remind you that you are the one who has come to save the world, by first saving yourself. Now a crucial word of warning for these final hours. Do not panic. Do not fall into the fear-based trap of thinking that if you haven't felt every single symptom, you have been left behind. The activation is unique to each soul's blueprint. Some of you are primarily auditory and felt the echo. Others are kinesthetic and felt the cosmic itch. Some have done years of work and are now stepping into the mission phase, while others have just woken up and are experiencing the purge. It is all perfect. You received exactly what your soul required. The closing of the portal does not mean the energy disappears. It means it is sealed within you. The download phase is ending, and the integration and action phase is beginning. The comet's energy is like a seed that has been planted in the fertile soil of your soul. Now it is your job to tend the garden, to water that seed with your focused intention, to give it sunlight with your joyful actions, and to pull the weeds of doubt and fear. The activation is permanent. The codes are yours. You cannot lose them. The only choice now is what you will do with them. Will you let the seed wither, or will you cultivate it into the magnificent tree of life you were born to be? In these final moments, let go of all doubt. Let go of the feeling of unworthiness. Let go of the story that you are small or powerless. That was the illusion. That was the lie of the matrix. The truth, the glorious and undeniable truth that 3I/ATALS has unveiled, is that you are a fractal of God, a spark of the divine, a creator being of unimaginable power and light. You are the prophecy. You are the hope of the ancestors. You are the prayer answered. The wait is over. The time for hiding your light is over. Your mission is now. As this portal closes, another gateway opens. The gateway of your own magnificent heart, through which you will pour the love and light of the Creator into this world. You are ready. Before we close, I want you to make one final, ultimate declaration. This is the most important one yet. It is the acceptance of your identity, your power, and your sacred duty. This is your soul's I am statement. Go to the comments now, and with all the power, love and conviction in your being, type, I am the light. Feel the truth of those words resonate in every cell of your body. You are not just a carrier of the light. You are not just a seeker of the light. You are the light. If this message has activated a deep truth within you, subscribe to Power Inside You, and share this video with one other person you know is part of your soul tribe. The time for separation is over. It is time to find each other. Thank you for answering the call. The real journey begins now. Welcome to the new earth.